Distinguished Chief Guest for the day, Dr. Shiva Rijal, Honorable Chairman Sir Shri Anil Kedia, Respected Principal Ma'am Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, Vice Principal Sir Mr. Ramchandra Khanal, CAO Madam Mrs. Vijaya Tata, SSO Mr. Prashant Samal, Wing Coordinators, HODs, invited parents, my dear seniors and my lovely juniors. A warm good morning to one and all present here. I, Nandini Rai, Vice President of Wordsworth English Club, is here as a host for today. First and foremost, on the behalf of Wordsworth English Club and entire DAV family, I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of you for gracing us with your presence. Here today is a testament to the importance of the occasion and the significance it holds for all. Your support and encouragement is invaluable, and we are honored to have you here. Today is the day of celebration, a day to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of winners who won in the activities conducted in this English week. This gathering serves as a platform for collaborative learning and explorative ideas, a space where innovation and creativity thrives. I would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guests whose presence enriches this gathering and inspires all of us. Your expertise, experience, and wisdom are invaluable assets, and we are truly privileged to have you here with us today. Your insights will undoubtedly contribute to the success of this event. So now, I would like to humbly request the head boy and head girl to welcome the esteemed guest, Dr. Shiva Rijal, Honorable Chairman Sir Shri Anil Kedia, Respected Principal Ma'am Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, Vice Principal Sir Ramchandra Khanal, and CAO Ma'am Mrs. Vijaya Tata with bouquet and cards. Dr. Rijal is a PhD on cross-cultural theatre. He teaches at Central Department of English in Tribhuvan University, and he has conducted performance culture on Bali, Indonesia, and Kathmandu Valley. He has written a couple dozen of research articles and contributed on various anthologies. He has written, directed, and acted on several plays. Now, as a part of tradition in DAV, we always like to seek the blessings from the Almighty, for that we will move forward with the lighting for the same. I humbly request our chief guest and Honorable Principal Ma'am to do the honors. I would humbly request the President of our club, Kashim Malla, to welcome our Chairman, Shri Anil Kedia, to welcome with bouquet and khada.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Shiva Rijal, PhD, Honorable Chairman Shri Anil Kedia, Principal Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, Vice Principal Ramchandra Khanal, CAO Madam Vijaya Tata, SSO Mr. Prashant Samal, Coordinators, Head of Departments, Activity in Charges, House in Charges, Parents, Teachers, and dear students. I, Asha Khadka, Club in Charge of Wordsworth English Club, take this privilege today to welcome you wholeheartedly in this closing ceremony of English Week. So, Rizal, it is an honor for us to have you here join this event as our chief guest today. And for that, we thank you and extend our warmest welcome. I would also like to welcome our dear parents and thank you for honoring our invitation. We here in DAV School are committed to providing our students with the best education possible as a school community. Therefore, since the inception of English Week program, we have been organizing various events to cater to the need of 21st century learning skills. Throughout the week, we were able to organize various events and received enthusiastic participation from all the students. We included poetry writing, poetry recitation, storytelling, extempore and biography speech as part of our inter-class competition. We also included inter-house skit competition, inter-house musical band competition, and inter-house monologue competition. And today, you will witness some of the spectacular performances from our dear students. The winners will also be rewarded with medals and certificates. The events included in the program are of informative, creative, and performance art based in nature. Throughout these events, students have developed oratory skills, critical thinking skills, performance art skills, and most importantly, they have learned to work collaboratively in a team. Now, I would like to share a quote. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience, by Emily Dickinson. With this quote, I once again take the privilege to share the joy of learning and unlearning and relearning we have experienced throughout this week. We welcomed all experiences with our heart and souls open. So today, on behalf of English Department, I feel truly happy and privileged to share this euphoric experience of learning with you and hope that you would also accept and welcome this joy with us. Thank you once again and a very warm welcome to this beautiful program. Looking forward to your cooperation and hope you will enjoy the day. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. Now continuing this program, we would like to start with musical band performance being performed by Ishan Kumar Shrestha, Akrit Shrestha, Sanshray Casey, Ankit Thakur and Suyesh Nalaka, representing Mount Gauri Shankar. Let's welcome them with a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we, the members of Gauri Shankar House, are here to sing a song. Hope you all enjoy it.
applause for a wonderful performance. Now it's time to call out the names of the winners of the events happened during this week. For the same, I would like to call our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Rijal, accompanied by our chief chairman, Sir, Shri Kedia. Now, starting off with our first event, storytelling competition, which was held on 4th June 2023. In category 11 and 12, we have in third position Sujata Panda from grade 12 to B. And in second position, we have Vishwa Kumar Singh from 11A. In first position, we have Isha Modi in 11B. Now, in category 9 and 10, in third position, we have Shiv Kumar Dhanuka from 9H. In second position, we have Ayushi Gupta, 10C. In first position, we have Asmik Oja from 9A. Let's congratulate them with a big round of applause. Now, our second event, poetry writing competition, which was held on 4th June 2023. In category 11 and 12, in third position, we have Kashmir Mallar from grade 12C. In second position, we have Astha Thakur from 11B. And in first position, we have Faridi Sarawati from 11A. Now, in category 9 and 10, we have in third position Yashika Sharma from 9A. Second position, we have Pushpanjali Sinha from 10H. And in first position, we have Ankita Ari from 9I. I would like to ask the parents of the winners to please join us in the stage. Now, for the third event, we have poetry recitation competition, which was held on 5th June.
The parents whose children are here on the stage, please kindly join for a photograph.
Thank you very much. Now, for the third event, we have poetry recitation competition, which was held on 5th June 2023. For the first category, we have 11 and 12. Starting off with third position, we have Tanya Agrawal from 11E. And in second position, we have Shami Goenka from 12C. And in first position, we have Krishna Bansal from 11E. I would like to request winners participants, parents of the winners to please join them on the stage. Now, from category 9 and 10, in third position, we have Rishita Sharma from 9J. In second position, we have Krishna Lama from 9A. And in first position, we have Snigdha Shakir from 10B. I would again like to request the winners' parents to please come on the stage for a group photograph. I would again like to request the parents of the winners to please come on the stage for group photograph. I would again like to request the parents of the winners to come on the stage for group photograph. In first category, we have 11 and 12. Starting off with third position, Muskan Shah from 12A. Second position, Muskan Singh from 11A. And first position, we have Muskan Poddar from 11B. I would like to request the parents of the winners to come along with their awards. Congratulate all the winners with a big round of applause. Now, get ready to be enthralled by the enchanting world of poetry. So without any further delay, let's welcome our talented poem reciters, beginning with Snigdha Shakir from 10B.
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Snigdha Sakya from grade 10B, and today I stand on the stage to recite a poem by C.K. Williams called The Gave. This poem is about the resentment we all have within ourselves. 1. If that someone who's me, yet not me, yet who judges me is always with me as he is, shouldn't he have been there when I said so long ago that thing I said? If he who wakes me with such not trivial shame for minor sins now were there then, shouldn't he have warned me he'd even now devastate me for my unpardonable affronts? I'm a child then, yet already I've composed this conscience beast who harries me. Is there anything else I can say with certainty about who I was, except that he could already draw from infinitesimal transgression complex chords of remorse and orchestrate ever undiminishing retribution from the hapless wrist of myself? 2. The son of some friends of my parents has died, and my parents, paying their call, take me along. And I'm sent out with the dead boy's brother and some others to play. We're joking around, and some words come to my mind, which to my amazement are said. How do you know when you can laugh when someone dies? Your brother dies, is what's said. And I now want to know why that someone in me who's me, yet not me, let me say it. Shouldn't he have told me the contrition cycle from then would forever be upon me? It didn't matter that I really only wanted to know how grief ends and when. 3. I could hear the boy's mother sobbing inside, then stopping, sobbing, then stopping. Was the end of her grief already there? Had her someone in her told her that it would end? Was her someone in her kinder to her, not tearing at her as mine did still does me for guessing grief someday ends? Is that why her sobbing stopped sometimes? She didn't laugh though, or I never heard her. How do you know when you can laugh? Why couldn't someone have been there in me, not just to accuse me, but to explain? The kids were playing again. I was playing. I didn't hear anything more from the inside. The way now, sometimes what's in me is silent, too, and sometimes never really forgets. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Snigdha Sakya. Now, next we have Trishna Bansal from 11A.
Good morning to one and all present here. My name is Trishna Bansal and I'm from grade 11A. The poetry today I'll be reciting is O Captain, My Captain, Return by Wealth with Me. This poem depicts the death of US President Abraham Lincoln at the end of Civil War. So here I begin. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful ship is done. The ship has weathered every rack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people, all exultant, will follow the eyes, the sturdy keel, the vessel grim and daring. But, oh heart, heart, heart of the bleeding drops of red, whereon the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Oh Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle shells. For you bouquets and ribbon wreaths, for you the shores are crowding. For you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this his arm beneath your head. It is the sound stream that on the deck you have fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship has anchored safe and sound, voyage closed and done. From fearful ship, the victor's ship comes within an object won. Exalt, O shores, and ring of bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck. My captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Krishna Bansal, for a captivating and heartwarming poem recitation. Now, let us all welcome Grishma Nama from 9E.
A warm good morning to one and all present here. It's me, Grishma Nama Shwesta from Class 9, Section 8. Today I stand here in front of you all to recite a poem called Amanda, composed by Robert Klein. Before starting the poem, I would like to give you a short conclusion of it. There are two characters, a mother and her daughter. The mother wants her child to be well-disciplined and well-mannered, but her daughter thinks that her mother always nags her, and she gets irritated with her behavior. So here I start, to lend me your ears. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. There is a long way in Myrtle Sea, where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. I'm an orphan, roaming the streets. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. Don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? I am Rapunzel. I got no care. Life in a tower is tragical and rare, but I will certainly never let down my bright hair. Stop that slouching at once, Amanda. You're always so moody, Amanda. Anyone will think that I nagged at you, Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful poetry recitation. Now it's time for us to move forward with prize distribution. To do prize distribution, I would humbly like to request one more time our chief guest, Mr. Rijal, Vice Principal Sir and Chairman Sir to be on stage. I understand it's not an easy job to be a chief guest, but we're very honored, and our children will be very honored to receive medals and certificates from you. So one more time, we apologize yet. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Now, time for inter-house musical band competition. I hope the winners and participants are ready to receive their medals. I would like to start from third position. The third position for musical band competition went to Mount Kanchenjunga House. And the team members here are Avidyu Nyatra from 9D, Dhara Timalsina from 10A, Atharva Subedi from 10C, Arya Rijal from 10D, Sudin Thapa from 10D, Paritosh Basnit from 10E, Sadiksha Shrestha from 10E. And may I also add that this musical band competition was one of a kind, and the students, they did whatever they did on their own, and they prepared the band, and I think we should appreciate them with a big round of applause. Now second position is for Mount Lotse House, and the participants the winners are Dilshan Niwar 9A, Drishya Marasini 9B, Sashwat Adhikari 9E, Sashrika Kanal 9F, Vidit Nupani 9G, Rimos Lama 9G, Shreyas Lama 10G. And may I also kindly add, if we have the parents of the award recipients, may I request you to be on stage for a group photograph. It would be an honor to have you here. Alright, now let's move forward with Mount Gauri Shankar House, who grabbed the first position for this band competition. And the name of the team members are Ishan Kumar Shrestha from 9G, Avkrit Shrestha from 10A, Sanshrit Casey from 10D, Ankit Thakur from 10G, Suish Nolakha from 11B. May I also request if we have the parents of the award recipients to be on stage for a group photograph. And here they come. I think we should give them big musical clap. Congratulations to all the participants. Moving forward, now we're presenting the next award to we're waiting for the group photograph. Thank you. Now we have one more award to be distributed for extempore competition. From grade 11 and 12 category, I will call out the names from third position. Utkarsh Tiwari from 11A, third. Soumya Vishwa from 12A, second. Astha Thakur, 11B, from first. May I also request the parents of award recipients, if you are here, to be kindly on stage. For the second category, from grade 9 and 10, we have Yukti Sharma from 9E, Jigyasa Agrawal from 9H, Prerak Pathak from 10D. Yukti Sharma grabbed the position of third, Jigyasa Agrawal second, and Prerak Pathak first in extempore competition from grade 9 and 10 category. Congratulations to the winners. If we have the parents, may we kindly have you on the stage. Parents, can you please join us for a group photograph? Please give them a big round of applause and congratulations to all the winners. We still have more programs lined up for you, so I hope you will be a little patient with us, and we also have one more category for award distribution. So thank you and have a good day.
Without any further ado, let's give a round of applause for the first monologue performer, Megha Thakur, representing Mount Gauri Shankar.
The Not So Perfect Child by D.M. Larson. You hate me, don't you? I was never good enough for you. No matter what I do, it was never as good as my sister. I always have to hear how she would have done it better, or how she already did it better. Why does she want to ruin my life? Why? She just wants to block me out like I'm some sort of mistake. I'm just a copy of a copy. Not as good as the original. Not as good as you. You're so perfect. Everyone around me is perfect, and there was nothing left over for me. I'm the leftover failures, the petty waste you toss to the dogs. Why? Everyone hates me. Why? Why does everyone think I'm so horrible? Probably because I am a horrible creature, doomed to walk this earth and suffer for you. I'm hurting. I'm so bad inside. Cut off from everyone. Punished for some past life wrong. Why? What did I do in a past life to deserve this? Or am I paying for the sins of my father, my mother? Am I your sin? Or do I remind you of some sort of sin you want to forget? Or am I a disappointment that keeps disappointing? I even disappoint myself. I hate my sister. I hate everything about her. But I don't want to be me either. I just want to fade away. Maybe sometimes if I fade away, become a shadow. If you forgot about me, I won't make you so sad anymore. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Megha Thakur, for your wonderful monologue performance. Now, I would like to call Ashita Barinwal and Arna Agrawal, representing Mount Machapuchre.
To begin with, I'd like to greet each and every one of you present in here a very warm afternoon on behalf of Machapuchre House. I am Arna Surika Agrawal with Ashita Barinwal in front of you all to present a short monologue for the poem To Be or Not To Be, which is a small part of the play Hamlet. For a little background, Hamlet is a famous tragedy by Shakespeare. Prince Hamlet seeks to avenge his father's murder by his uncle, Claudius. Hamlet contemplates life, death, and revenge. This monologue, To Be or Not To Be, expresses his existential crisis. So let's get started. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it's noble in minds to suffer, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, enter, to die, to sleep. No more, and by sleep to say the end, the heartache and thousand natural shocks, the flesh is heir to its consummation, do both leave to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Hey, there's a rub, for that sleep of that what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause, there's a respect,
that made calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor is wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of disguise of the Lord's delay, the insolence of office and the spurn, the patient merit of the unworthy takes. When he himself might his sweetest make, with a bare bodkin, the stratosphere, to grunt and sweat under a very life, with that dread of something after death, the undiscovered country. For who was born, no travelers return, the puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus concise does make cowards of us all. And thus the native view of resolution is leaked o'er with a pale dust of thought, and enterprise of great pith and moment. With this regard, the currents run dry and lose the name of action.
Wow, that was a wonderful performance given by Ashita Barinwal and Arna Agrawal. Now, I would like to call Aishwarya Shah and Krishu Shahi, representing Mount Lotse.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. This is Krishu Sahi, the narrator, and Aishwarya Saha, the performer, here on behalf of Mount Lotse House to perform a monologue taken from Macbeth, written by William Shakespeare. This monologue is taken from Macbeth, Act 5, Scene number 1. Back at Dunsinane, a doctor and a gentlewoman are spying on Lady Macbeth. She's been acting weird lately. Sure enough, she enters the scene, sleepwalking and talking to herself, while the doctor and the gentlewoman look on Lady Macbeth, frantically try to rub an invisible stain from her hand, all while ranting and raving about her husband, guilt, and of course, blood. At this, the doctor and the gentlewoman realize that Lady Macbeth has been keeping some pretty evil secrets, and that's not something the doctor can help her with. She needs a priest, not a medical professional. Thank you.
Ow! Ow, damn squad, ow! 1, 2, 1. And it's time to do it. Hell is marking. Fine, my lord! A shoulder and a fear! What need we fear? Who knows that none can put our power to account? Yet, who knew the old man to have so much blood in him? The 10 of the 5 had a wife. Where should I know? What will his hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more. You must hold the starting. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Do not look so pale. I'm telling you yet again, Pengus is buried. He cannot come out of his grave. To the bed. To the bed. Someone is knocking. I can hear this. Come, give me a hand. Give me a hand. What's done cannot be undone. Give me a hand. To the bed. To the bed. Thank you.
Well, they definitely deserve a big round of applause. Thank you to all the performers. I got some goosebumps. I'm not too sure about you, but they did wonderful, and congratulations. All the performances that you are watching here today are one of the few of the winning performances that we were able to do it within this week. That's why we gathered here for closing ceremony. And now, without further ado, we're also moving forward to the prize distribution section. To do the honors, may I humbly request our Principal, Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, to be on stage. We are distributing the prize for Inter-House Monologue competition. And I would also like to request our chief guest to accompany her. I'd like to request our principal, Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, to accompany our chief guest. All right. Now these were the performances that you just saw. So I hope the participants are now out of the character and ready to receive the awards. So may I kindly call all the students over here, and we have on third position Megha Thakur from 10J. Ashita Barunwal and Arna Agarwal from Nachaputre House on second position, the narrator and the actor. And on first position we had Mount Lotse House, where Aishwarya Shah from 10C and Krishu Shani had teamed up. So congratulations to all the performers. And if we have the parents of the award recipients, may I kindly request you to be on stage. And we're getting ready for a group photograph. Now moving forward, we are also distributing medals and certificates for Inter-House Skit competition, which was held on 8th June 2023. We also had all the 6 houses competing, and among them we have chosen top 3. And this was also collaborative work and teamwork presented by our students. The third position goes to Mount Shankar House, and the title of the skit was Doctor's Office. The participants are Dikshit Acharya from 9B, Megha Thakur 9J, Prashanti Jaiswal 9J, Pushpanjali Yadav 10C, Akash Singh 11B, Garima Bhagat 11B, Megha Upadhyay 11B, Prem Mishra 11B, Siddharth Singh 11B, Darsh Tulsian 11D, Tanya Agarwal from 11E. Congratulations to the third position holders. I think we should give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Now for second position. The second position went to Mount Machaputre House. The title of the skit was Mind Your Language. And the participants are Dev Bharati from 9I, Ishika Bandari from 9I, Kushal Dev Sahai from 9I, Ranjan Kumar from 9I, Aditya Kumar from 9J, Jia Jha from 9J, and Anshu Shrestha from 10C. Congratulations to all the winners. If we have the parents of the award recipients, you're most welcome to join us on stage and take your photograph. Now, the first position goes to Mount Annapurna House, and their title of the skit was A Forbidden Fruit. And the participants are Shisha Paudel from 9B, Arush Gupta from 9H, Madhav Saha from 9I, Sudimna Sharma from 10A, Prashant Guru from 11E. And if we have the parents of the award recipients, you're most welcome to join us on stage. Please give them a big round of applause. Call out the name one more time. This is the first position holder from Annapurna House. Shisha Paudel from 9B, Arush Gupta from 9H, Madhav Saha from 9I, Sudimna Sharma from 10A, and Prashant Guru from 11E.
May I request the parents of the winning members to join them on the stage? Give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, sir. Moving on to our next segment, we have the skit performance by the winning house. But before that, may I kindly request our chairman, Sri Anil Kedia, to bless the group of students and one and all present here with his words of wisdom.
First of all, I would like to welcome Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Shiva Rizal, 330, Principal Madam Dr. Venushi Rao, Vice Principal Rao Sir, all the worthy parents, and my dear children. And today is the concluding session of English week. And I have been told, I have seen around also 9 total events have been happening, has happened in last week. First of all, I would like to congratulate the president and his team of World English Club for organizing such a wonderful event and having such a wonderful idea again. And I would like to again appreciate the idea. I always used to tell whenever you are doing some event, make the environment of that, create the environment, and you could do that. When I was going across the building, I could see poster of Skit and poster of other events. So there it makes the environment, even the person who came from outside will understand something is happening around us. Likewise, I always say, like, whenever we celebrate Deepavali, how we understand it is Deepavali? Because we lit the diyas and we clean the house, then we understand, oh, the Deepavali is approaching. That's the way we can create the environment. And I could see first time it has happened. So again, give a big round of applause for organizing it. And during such events, we are not only organizing the events as a part of education, you are improving your leadership quality, you are improving your empathy, you are improving your coordinations. That's what as a institution, education institution want, that their children should be leader of tomorrow. So with all this small meeting, you will never know when you are grown up already is a leader. So that's all as a club we have, and that's the meaning of club again. And as you all know that DAV has always been emphasizing, focusing on speaking English, talking in English. It's not just mere a ritual, because as per our understanding, a school of thought and lot of research as a school leaders, we know if your English is better, if your English is good, you are going to be a successful person tomorrow. That's as per research also. And all the technical subjects around the world, unless you have a good English speaking, everybody now is talking English. That's not the big thing today. But if you have good English, better English, if you can really comprehend English in a better way, if you can talk in a native way of native speaker, their children are always have a more demand and are more successful. And all the technical subject, like even for engineering or medical or any software engineer or any part of the world you go, English is no need to talk of the importance of English. And I was there in a poetry recitation competition, and the children were reciting. Today also I could see, and I would like to repeat once again that what I talked to in that day. Just writing or just reciting of one poem, 100 of things are hidden inside. Today we see the children emotions are dying. There is no more emotion with the children because they are used to mobile, social media, and they're not worry about their food, and parents are shouting from behind the food time, your study time, your playing time, but they are all the time inside the mobile and all in the social media. So their emotions are dying day by day. They don't understand who is who. Yesterday only one of my, you can say brother-in-law, daughter has come to Kathmandu, and parents were requesting, "You will please come with us," and the daughter say, "I don't want to come with you." That is the time has come, and before if we tell to our children, "You have to come with you," they don't deny, they don't dare to say no to their parents. So the time is shows the emotions are, we want, when we go to some guest, and they will first thing they will ask, "Where is your son? Where is your daughter?" It's very difficult to, many of your parents are going through that problem. So I am just connecting how the poetry can help to everything in our day-to-day life. How if emotions are there, you will respect your parents also. You can see the face expressions, the emotions. That I am so happy that children have such emotions. They are talking, reciting such emotions. And again, the other thing, memorizing. Children even don't know their own phone numbers, their parents' phone numbers. They are memorizing the poetry. So that again is the part that's important thing in today's world. So again, you can see the children are memorizing the poet, and they're talking, they're reciting the poem. Again, we can see the complications. Again, we see the creativity. The creativity is again dying. We don't write. We don't write a single line full. The punctuations are dying, the commas, the full stops are dying. The meaning of the sentence is at times very difficult to understand. Now at times there is punctuation, there is full stop, so that makes the sentence complete. So when you are writing poetry, your creativity is still there. So writing skill is improving. So in one poem, while reciting or writing or talking or doing something, thousands of hundreds of things are included or hidden inside. So I'm very happy to see all that. And once again, I would like to congratulate all the team, including Principal Ma'am, including Umesh sir, and all the English Words English team, and the president as well. And I would like to congratulate the people, the students who have won the award. And this week is going to be remembered. This is just not a mere week. This week is going to be remembered for years to come. This week is going to be remembered for many of the 100 weeks to come. And it is not mere the participants' events. This is more important who are sitting in front of the dais, sitting on the chair. You are getting influence. You also want to be on the stage tomorrow. So this week is again an example for the students who in the coming days to participate in this kind of events. And this week will create the environment of this more speaking in English in the DAB. And I would like to say all the children, if you really want to, and also to the parents, to talk to and to influence their children. And at time when we say you talk to in English, please don't say how come you can say that as a DAB and you don't talk in other mother languages. But if you really want to be a successful person, English speaking in life is very, 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 very important. That's what I want to say. And once again, I would like to welcome our chief guest. And he was asking me for how long you are in this school, and then I told I am born and brought up in DAV only. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words that surely inspired all of us present here. Now, moving ahead, I would like to welcome the winners of Inter-House Skit competition from Mount Annapurna House. Shrisha Paudel 9B, Arush Gupta 9H, Madhav Shah 9I, Sadhumya Sharma 10A, Krishant Gurung 11E. Let us all welcome them with a big round of applause.
How bored I am. What shall I read better now while you are doing my hair? Give me those verses that Philip Marcus addressed to me. Go call my notary. Good day, won't you answer? Oh, pardon. What does this mean? What is the color of your hair?
Black, madam.
Ah, this is some joke. It was blonde as a biscuit yesterday.
Madam, the countess is mistaken.
I assure you, Mr. Notary, it was blonde as a biscuit. Why would I try to deceive you? Bettina, aren't you almost done? Almost, madam.
Madam, the countess has nothing else to say to me.
Oh, pardon. Please have a seat. These are the papers which came to the post yesterday. They're about the lawsuit of Count for the land. I spent half of the night reading it, and guess what I discovered? That I lost 50,000 francs, if you please.
Pardon me, madam, but on the contrary, you have won.
So much the better. Did I have anything else to say to you? No matter.
Can she have seen how I feel?
Yes, there's one more matter I must speak of.
Yes, madam.
I'm going to make my will.
You will, madam.
I shall die out of fairness tomorrow, or the day after at least. I shall be bored to death.
Very good, madam. In this magnificent palace, beautiful, rich, a widow.
Bettina, explain to Monsieur Ancelin why I'm bored.
Madam is bored, monsieur, because she is rich, beautiful, and a widow. These are three very sufficient reasons. She is bored because she has no wish that may not be gratified, because her immense whim of fortune does not permit her to carry out no man whom does not become her lover, and no lover whom her liberty does not permit to marry.
Oh, all that is only too true. What is that noise, Bettina? A troop of cavalry?
Madam, there are two strange gentlemen on horseback. What feather fan is that?
Is he young? The one with hat?
Young and fine looking, but his style is the look of you dressed in livery, daring to the court.
Yes, that is true. He is handsome. Unfortunate. It would be fun to turn his head. But then, he'd want to marry me. That is incorrect for saying no.
That's the case when it would be the most convenient to have a husband.
Bettina, I can't refuse him hospitality if he asks for it. Yes, that's it. Monsieur Ansel, you're my husband.
Good heavens, what, madam?
Yes, for an hour or two, as long as the stranger is in the castle. Listen now, and you, Bettina, give the words to all the servants. Monsieur Ansel, you are General Castlefort, my husband. False news, reported dead in Bulgaria. Now then, whatever happens, this young stranger can ask me nothing I shall not be in position to refuse him. Remember, Anselm, back all I say.
Yes, madam. Should I, in the course of conversation, call you my angel in front of this young man?
No, get on your gloves and put on the sword.
All this only a game to make me understand she knows my love. Why shouldn't I be the husband of her? I am only the well-dressed man in the neighborhood. Who's this castle, my girl?
The Countess Cassandra, sir.
Is she young, this countess?
Young as one, the greatest and beautiful as all.
Take this person, Nepal.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I must see a little closer here. Oh, good heavens, my child. What is that on your cheek there? Never mind, there's nothing there now.
You have disgusting bad manners, President. My dear, will you announce Chevalier de Rosario is here to your countess?
Yes, Excellency. She begs that you will await her here.
Explain me one thing, President. You seem remarkably successful with women.
Oh, fairly, that's a fact.
Yet you have a face of a fool.
Nothing is more certain that I have.
Notwithstanding, you please women and you receive their favor.
If my master called me with 10 minutes, yesterday when you called me, if you had only given me 10 minutes more, my happiness would have been certain.
You have this crazy idea of 10 minutes. It's getting a little tiresome. But tell me, how can someone with a face like that win any woman's favor?
Oh, this face of mine gives me positive advantages. Woman says, oh, he's only a poor fool that. And that gives me a positive great advantage.
I mean, that's true. Everything has its good side. Except marriage.
Oh, that thought torments you, sir. It has become a sort of refrain in your talk.
No. Why are women such fools to bury their lovers in the guise of husbands? Disagreeably, scientists got beautiful flowers under the sun to make it an all-right thing in our way. You know what? Women are the same.
Your Excellency is not a married man, that's all.
No. Listen to me. And when I make love to a woman, which of course I cannot stop doing, it's annoying and irritating when they find out I'm not a married sort.
Well, you have only to let them know from the first that you are already married.
Married? No, that gives that fellow an awkward. You know what? I have the best way. I'll tell them I am the Knight of Malta. Everybody knows that this order of law forbids marriages. Yeah, that's a good idea. Miss Allen, she's coming. Having myself this morning here on your door with my wallet.
Slowly reaching to
You find the Countess this charming.
pleasure, I assure you, is mutual. Pray see it.
She's really beautiful. Don't forget to laugh at this.
This lackey is certainly a fool.
Madam, permit me to introduce myself. I'm Chevalier de Rosario, the Knight of Malta. On the Holy Order of Malta.
Chevalier, let me present General Castlefort, my husband, recently returned from his last campaign in Bulgaria.
In Bulgaria, General. What a fool he is! But since she's married, the Order of Malta seems completely unnecessary. To be honest, embarrassing.
Tell me, Chevalier, exactly what is your Order of Malta? I confess my ignorance of it.
Oh, it's Order of Knighthood, like all other orders.
Except, madam, that it's forbids marriage.
Excuse me. When she's married.
If I had known that he was the Knight of Malta, I wouldn't have bothered with this stupid nonsense. Oh, but it's too late now. Did you choose this profession, Chevalier?
Randomly? No, my father did. Pardon me. Would you mind sending this wallet of mine to the servants' quarter?
Bettina, take this young man and let him have breakfast, unless his bowels forbid food.
Oh no, madam.
1,000 thanks, madam. When my boy sees me in a peril of temptation, he gets a little intolerant. Count, you seem troubled. Don't let me detain you.
You must pardon the Count, Chevalier de Rosario. The great suffering he endured in Bulgaria rendered him very taciturn.
Very taciturn.
He was wounded and made a prisoner in a skirmish, and I, like everyone else, for a year, believed to be dead.
Dead?
Heaven was good enough to restore him to me one evening in the grave of a pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Good heavens, isn't he dressed like a man? General, it's very sad. Madam, permit me to express the great admiration I have for your garden. It has a woman's coquetry, inviting, yet concealing and evading. I should like to explore this garden more.
But then you'd get lost, Chevalier, unless I serve you as a guide. And if I guide you, it would destroy the solitude.
Oh, madam, do angels destroy paradise? I'm truly sorry to have dispositioned you.
I take you at your words. Give me your arm, my dear Count. The walk would tire you.
What? Might not be so.
Silence, my dear. No unnecessary gallantry. I assume the Chevalier will excuse you, I say.
Certainly, General.
This way, through the library.
I am playing fool towards them, and the stranger doesn't realize that. I will make use of the advantage she has given to me. After all, love knows no law. No matter what happens after all.
Sorry, I cannot return the compliment.
Like mistress, like me. Prove so. Only if anything, I like in you the style a bit better than the count.
Pity you don't share Savalia's good looks. What's wrong with your arm?
It's nervous.
And you, a brother, fully honored too?
Ah, but then you understand my goals are not so strict as the Chevalier's far from me.
Evidently.
Ah, the general is experienced in pursuit.
Do you know how maddeningly beautiful you look?
Pray, Chevalier, admire apart all you want, but let my face teach you.
You know, in this world, we must admire what we must. whether it ought or not.
But surely it's not coming to the night of Malta.
Oh, beautiful madam. You have misunderstood that matter of vows and laws.
Answer, the imperson meddler.
Count! Confound him! Fortunately, his wife hasn't seen him yet. Madam, will you take the trouble to go back to the library? I think we can enjoy the view at more leisure.
Certainly, Chevalier. This way.
Where did they go? They have no shame. I am eaten up with jealousy. Corisana! Oh, Corisana! I know. Well, I will lose the Countess' favor forever, but love doesn't reason. Corisana! Where are you? Oh, there you are, my dear one.
You are an insolent fool, answer. Go away. What do you mean?
No, my Lord Angel.
It is a thrashing impudent fellow.
No, joy of my life. No.
I'll call the Chevalier and let him deal with you. Chevalier, here if you please.
You will involve yourself in great embarrassment.
This was, sir. 1,000 pardons. The General reminded me of an engagement. Pray excuse me.
What the Count told me, but the fact, General. What, sir? Not only the world thought you were dead, but you yourself shared this tragic opinion? Maybe so. Oh, so you yourself thought you were dead. Very interesting. Yes, very interesting. Well, in that case... Oh. It will be easy to bury you here by the way of precaution. What? Sir! Very nothing. I've insulted you. Sir! You are a coward! Well, I never thought I would find the love of my life. And this guy, a general. Dear madam, I have deceived you. I have made no internal vows save that of loving you. The union which binds you is monstrous. I will say nothing of the general. Either he is an idiot, or his mind is so far unbalanced that he refuses to fight me. I will rescue you from this bondage. I will go to the Rome, to the Pope. I'll do anything that is necessary, but I'll recover your liberty for you. Then do with me as you please. Your husband? Or your slave, Rosario? Mazetto! Give this to the Countess.
Sir, I met a Countess servant who was drinking this note from her next week. And I gave her news. That girl would make a musket fall in love.
Very good. Go.
I have deceived you, Chevalier. Come, my husband is dead. I am free, but you are not. I will never see you again under any pretext or
Divine pity! She's free! She also loves me! Oh, beloved vision! Tears in your eyes. Let me stop them forever.
No, let them flow.
How my mother will love you. I mean, at last the news that I finally found my true love. Blessingly, she'll be so happy. Come on, let me confess it to you.
No, my friend. Besides, your hand is mine. Look into my eyes since they please you. Talk to me of love as a lover. Oh, my own, my own. Some ceremonies are necessary for that shipping. I have a mother too, and her presence here is very important. You go there and write to yours, while I here and write to mine.
It's far away from you here.
Well, in that case, make a haste.
Dear mother.
Beloved mama.
Yes, I love her. Certainly. I mean, probably.
We shall be married. He was in the night of Malta after all. That probably excited me.
She's a true beauty. Her mind has some depth too. My dear mother.
A good-looking man. His foot rather big, but a well-looking man. Beloved mama.
I wonder who that pretend general can be. She rather has some thin arms.
You're not writing Chevalier.
Oh, I ask your pardon. But when one wants to brief something, they look for the right word. And that takes a lot of time.
Somehow, I don't feel very sure of him. He has had experience. Do I know anything about him at all?
She has seen life. This widow. For she is a widow.
You're not writing Chevalier.
I think we both are playing the same game, Count.
Do you know, Chevalier? Your hesitation could be given an ill interpretation.
What about yours?
Chevalier! You have an enormous foot!
You have a mustache!
What do you mean?
Mustache!
I have a mustache? I have a mustache? Look at your height! Get out of the castle!
Height!
Get out!
Masato! Not that Masato!
My Lord, in heaven's name, in the name of all that's most sacred, 10 minutes more.
You fool, are you coming or not?
Oh, my curse love, you're harder than rock, sir.
Where is your hat?
I forgot.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of my palace!
Over makeup too!
Bettina! Give me a novel, Bettina! Oh, how bored I am, Bettina! Thank you. I am Sunila Sharma, the Countess, Shankar.
I am the maid, Bettina.
I am Prashant Guru. Ceremonial Dinosaurio!
And the servant of this skit, Arush.
Thank you, my dear students. We indeed had a good laugh, didn't we? So please give them a big round of applause. Now, I would like to humbly request the chief guest for the day, Dr. Shiva Rajal, PhD, to be on stage and share some of his experiences with us. And please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Dear Anil Kedia ji, the chairman, Dr. Bhuvaneshwari Rao, the principal, Ramchandra Khanal, the vice principal, coordinators, head of Department of English, my student Umesh Saad, students, the participants, and dear guardians. I'm so glad to be here on this occasion and share the moment with you here. Well, we all belong to a juncture of time that Dayananda Saraswati ji, long back in mid of the 19th century, had realized that West had come to meet East. East was bound to meet West. And that was the correct realization. And we are here celebrating the urgency of celebrating this meeting between East and West cautiously. We need to celebrate the part that highlights the commonalities between us, that highlights the humanities. We have to be cautious about the tradition that we carry, because Sanatan is Sanatan. We can't forget our Sanatan. No matter the changes are like the air in the atmosphere. Sanatan is our lungs, the body, the soul in us. We have to breathe in and breathe out. But we have to protect the soul, the heart, the Sanatan in us. Well, in our time, at the time when social media is ruling over, the propaganda is ruling over, that the political party and their followers are making sweeping remarks. At such time, what we need is little bit creativity. We need to have the sense of realization, right kind of presence of mind, and certain sense of wisdom. Our students today, by reciting poems wonderfully, by staging plays, and by taking part in several other activities, creative activities, have been nurturing that very quality of inculcating a sharp mind, a wisdom that is very, very dear to our society and to us. Well, we know that Nepal and India, we share a lot. Well, in fact, when we say we already share it, because it is not the national territory alone that we give priority. We give priority to the myth, the cultural boundaries. A famous Indian psychoanalyst, Ashish Nandi, has said that what we call the West is something that we need to explore the world outside. Whereas the root that we belong to is so strong, and we are so much into it that we don't want to forget it, and we want to remain under its influence. And this is the beauty of being in this Indic region. He gives an example that the British Empire, the West was so powerful. It took the religion of the Africans away. Several languages of Africa died, disappeared. So did the language of the Native Americans. Whereas the philosophy, the religion, the art and culture of this part of Asia, the Indic region, they remain intact. And politically and militarily, economically, we might have been defeated by the British that time. Not now, that time. But culturally, spiritually, metaphysically, we are still the victor. We have more or less defeated them, because this is our time. India is rising, so will Nepal be, because we all know that good parents, they know how to provide a guardianship to their children. That's why our sages, the ancient values, the wisdom that we have nurtured for ages, we know that we are not parochial. We are open to the West. We are ready and we have deep interest in studying their philosophy, their art, their science, their economics. And we also have the sincere heart to study our own and blend creative fusion. That's what the vision of DAV Sushil Kedia has remained. And I'm so glad to be here to share this moment. I think that the history, Sushil Kedia, the Dayananda, Anglo-Vedic, the vision itself, created some 150 years back, is still very, very contemporaneous to us. I'm so glad to be here once again. Thank you for inviting me, Umesh. Thank you, all the guardians and the students, the principal, and the chairman. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful sharing. And I'm sure our students also learned a lot from what you have to say about our culture and saving and the importance of the culture we have here at East. Now, without further ado, I would like to request our principal, Dr. Bharati, to hand over the token of love. I think we need to clap a little bit more. We are indeed very much honored to have you here, sir. Thank you. Now, last but not the least, I would like to invite Head of the Department of English, Mr. Umesh Sawant, for a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha ma'am. A very good afternoon to one and all present here. We have come to the end of this closing ceremony of English Week. Well, it's indeed a pleasure for me to extend a vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion. I will just take 2 more minutes of yours. Please have patience and lend me your ears. First and foremost, I would like to thank Chief Guest for the day, Dr. Shiva Rijal, a theatre critic, for sparing his valuable time with us today, for sharing his rich knowledge and insight with the students. Thank you very much, Dr. Rijal, for being part of this ceremony, and we look forward to further association with you in the days to come. Next, I must thank our Honorable Chairman, sir, for all that he does for DAV family, for all the support he extends to do any kind of innovative works. That is how we have been able to come up with various different activities every year. So thank you very much, Chairman sir, for your consistent support and guidance. Next, I must thank Principal Ma'am, Dr. Bhuvneshwari Rao, for guiding us, for helping in each and every thing that we do. Either it be the poetry recitation thing or the final touches to the skit that we have performed in the last 1 week. She has been a great support to the English department. Yes, of course, to the school, entire school, but for this special English week, without her, I don't think we would have been able to put up in this sort of grand manner. So, thank you very much, ma'am, for all that you did. Next, we must thank our Vice Principal, sir, for being part of English Week. Though I know he's from Nepali department, but he has spent a lot of time with us at least for 3-4 activities. He spent with us and he absorbed the activities and he gave his valuable feedback. So thank you very much for being part of this event. Then I must thank our wing coordinator, Mr. Meghji Tank. Without his support, no activity, no program is possible in DAV. His tireless efforts, day in, day out, right from managing the students to managing hall, everything he has done, it's wonderful. Without his support, again I'm telling, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much, thanks sir. Next, I must thank ECA in charge, Mr. Takanath Kibere sir. He is the man behind all this, all the paperwork, all the arrangements of the awards, medals, students. It is his devotion and dedication that has helped us to conduct this program within a very short period of time. Thank you very much, Shankar sir, for this. Next, I must thank the house in charges. The house in charges who have been appointed all the classes. Even after conducting all the classes, they have been able to train their students, guide their students for this great event. So I must express my gratitude towards them. House in charges, please dear students, give them a big round of applause. I do thank the parents for sparing their valuable time today with us. Your presence also gives us motivation to do these kind of activities in a greater level. Then my gratitude goes to the English Club, Wordsworth English Club, the executive members I could see, Kashpi, Nandani, Sia, and though we have boys only in a few number, 1 or 2, all girls are leading this. So thank you very much, executive members of this English Club. And then I do thank the club in charge, Miss Asha Khadka, for his tireless work in making this English week possible within a very short period of time. So I do thank all the people involved in this logistics, right from the lights and music. So thank you very much. And one name I could not miss out. This event, the musical band, which was possible today, it was due to our senior musician of the country, Mr. Raju Singh. So thank you very much for helping English department come up with a musical band in a very short period of time. Thank you very much. So if I missed out on any names, please, I express my sincere apologies. But thanking one and all present here and all those who are not visible today, on the stage and in the hall, I take a leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umesh sir. Lastly, strongest minds are often those whom the noisy world hears the least, by William Wordsworth. Now, we, the Department of English or Wordsworth English Club, we announce the end of the event. Thank you everyone and have a wonderful day ahead.